Hello, this is Rahul from Learning Simplified. In this video we are going to look at few properties of binary numbers that are worth noting. So let's get started. The first property is, suppose we have a binary number, a 4-bit binary number in a 4-bit register. This is a 4-bit register. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have the number 2, 0, 0, 1, 0. Now let us suppose we shift all these numbers towards the left by one bit, by one position, which means this is the register 4, and if we shift the values, that is this value goes here, shift towards left by one position, this 0 goes to this position, which means 0 is written here, and this one goes to this position, which means 1 is written here, and this 0 goes to this position, 0 is written here, and this 0 is lost. For now let's not consider about this 0, and this position is blank, so we put a 0 here. What is this value? This value is 2. What is this value? This position, the weight of this position is 4, so this value is 4. Now let us shift this value again. Let us shift this value one position towards the left again. Then we get, with this 0 is shifted to this position, this 0 is shifted to this position, this 1 is shifted to this position, and this 0 is lost, and we put a 0 in the blank position, bit position, and this value is 8. What we can observe here is, if we shift any binary number to left by one position, we are multiplying it by 2. See, we have shifted this by 1, and we have the result is the multiplication by 2, and we have shifted this by 2, and the value is multiplied by 2. So we can conclude that if we shift value by one bit, then it is multiplied by 2. If we shift by 2 positions, then it is multiplied by 2 power 2. If we shift 3 positions, then it is multiplied by 2 power n. For n bits, it is multiplied by 2 power n. Sorry, I have written n, this is 3 n, so it is multiplied by 2 power n. If we shift towards left, this is also called as shift left operation. Shift left. Okay, now moving on to the next property. Shift right. We have seen what happens if we shift left by one bit. Now we will see what happens if we shift right by one bit. Let us consider this number in the register of 4 bits. If we shift this number 1 bit towards right, what happens? Means this bit goes here, this bit goes here, this bit goes here, and this bit is lost, and this position remains empty, so we put a 0. This is same as this. 1 goes here, 0 goes here, this 0 goes here, this 0 is lost, and we put a 0 in the blank position. And again, if we shift this value, we get this value. We can conclude that if we shift right, the number is divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So if we shift one position towards right, we are dividing by 2. if we shift by 2 positions, then we are dividing by 2 squared. By 3, we are dividing by 2 power 3. By n, we are dividing by 2 power n. Moving on to the next property, third property. Generally, in decimal number system, suppose we have a number 3.14. If we multiply this number by 10, what do we get? 331.4. And if we multiply this number again by 10, what do we get? 314.0. What is happening here is, if we multiply it by 10, the decimal point is moving towards right and the value after the decimal point is moving towards the left. See again here. This is the decimal number and we are multiplying it with this, its base is 10. So the decimal point is moving towards right. Now what happens if 1.1, this is a binary value, is multiplied by 2? What happens if a binary value is multiplied by 2? Let's check. What is this value? This value is 1 plus 0.5, that is 1.5. If you multiply this binary value with 2, we get 3. What is 3? 3 is what is binary value of 3? Binary value of 3 is 1 base 2. So this value is 1 1. We can assume as 0 after a dot. So what we can notice here is, just as a decimal number, if we multiply a binary number with 2, a decimal point is moving towards right and the right side value is moving towards left. If you have a value 101.11 into 2, what we can write it as is 1011.1. This is the thing you have to notice. Now moving on to the next property, fourth property. We have seen the multiplication. Now we have 314 divided by 10 in decimal number system, then the value is 31.4. Again, if we divide this number by 10, 31.4 by 10, we get 3.14. Similarly, this goes with the binary number as well. Suppose we have the same number, this number 1011.1 divided by 2, then it becomes 101.11. And again, if we divide this number by 2, 101.11 into 2 power minus 1. By 2 or 2 power minus 1 is same. So I am writing this in this form. This becomes 10.111. Remember this property and this property. We are going to use this in future tutorials at many points. So that's all for this tutorial. Hope you have enjoyed. See you next time. Until then, happy learning.